We're going to head out to the surf, out to the North Shore. This is out at Pipeline, and nice way to end the day. That guy just catching that wave right in the corner, Pete.
Yeah, enjoying your Aloha Friday and looking at, a rideable surf out there. Nothing too huge, but nice. Let's enjoy this weekend. Let's enjoy tonight. Let's enjoy the weekend because we have a prolonged period of wet weather. And I think this storm system is going to be the longest period of wet weather we'll have so far, and maybe for the whole wet season. So let's take a look at it. And the good news is this weekend's looking quite nice. So if you have plans, a couple of hit or miss showers, nothing huge. Trade winds will be around 10 to 20 miles per hour both Saturday and Sunday. Not bad at all. So nice weekend. Into Monday, still looking good, but our front approaches Monday night into Tuesday. And the difference with this front is what we call a cutoff low. So basically, it's going to move in, but the atmospheric winds are just not going to be there to continue to push it off to the east like most of our fronts. It's just going to stick around, and that's going to allow for southerly winds to continue to pump rain over the island. So we'll take you through it. This is Tuesday. Wet weather for Kauai, possibly Oahu. Maui County and the Big Island likely won't see a whole lot of rain yet on Tuesday. Into Wednesday, the whole state seeing rainfall, prolonged period of wet weather in our forecast. We'll likely see flood watches for most of next week. We'll have weather alert days going into effect into Tuesday and lasting at least through Friday, possibly through the weekend. And yes, potential for even some thunderstorms. We'll have a little bit of instability aloft. That's going to allow for those strong winds aloft and the wind shear to come down to the surface. So some isolated pockets of strong winds possible, combining with southerly winds that are going to bring some gusty Kona winds out to the windward side. So a lot going on. I think the biggest threat, though, will be the rainfall. Let's give an estimate of what we can expect. This is through Thursday, 1 to 3 inches of rain. But as we fast forward this all the way through next weekend, we have the potential for some spots to see over a foot of rain. So this is going to be an event that'll last from Tuesday, potentially all the way through Saturday or Sunday of next week. What can we do to prepare for the potential for those heavier rainfall? Well, the biggest thing is we've got a long period of rainfall. So the biggest threat from the system is not necessarily any individual day, but just the fact that we're going to have day after day after day of on and off showers. So we want to clear our gutters, obviously, any kind of drainage around our yards, clear that out. Prepare flood-prone areas. If you're in an area that floods when we have heavy rain, let's go ahead and prepare for the potential for that and clean up those loose items across your yard in case those winds get strong. Right now, dry conditions across the islands, looking good out there. And if you have plans to get out in the water, now's the time to do it over the next few days before that brown water will be possible. 4 to 6 for east. We do have small craft advisories for Oahu, Maui County into the Big Island. 71's a low for tonight. Looking nice for Saturday, 83. Great time this weekend or Monday to prepare for the rainfall, as we'll be looking good. Nice weather. Trades for the weekend. Tuesday, Wednesday, that's when the heavier rain develops, and it could linger well into next week with weather alert days in effect at least until Friday.